So the job we've got for today is we're going to upgrade the old outdated 3-way gas fridge that we've got in our 28-year-old motorhome. It's probably never been changed. So we're going to update that to a nice new compressor fridge. First thing I've done is I've turned the gas off. I'm going to get into these in a minute as well, just to kind of make sure the pipes are all capped off in the gas. It's nice simple stuff, so we're going to show you how to do that and how simple it actually is. Right, okay, so first thing I've done is taken this one off and unplugged the fridge. I'm going to try and avoid taking this one if I can, but let's go and have a look inside. So what I need to get to, so this is the fridge, and it's got all nice stickers on it, but we need to get this out, and to do that there are 4 little screw holes and caps there. So we're going to take the screw holes and caps off. We're probably going to have to take this part off as well, just to kind of bring it out. So that's the next thing we're going to do just now. So the screws are Phillips screws, and they're quite far back in, so it's best to get a long screwdriver to get that all fitted in. Right, as you can see, we've got the screws out and pulled this out. Now what you can do down there, depends on your setup, is there's an isolator switch there that you can use just to cut the gas off to the fridge. Now, because I couldn't get that top vent off to get to the gas pipes, what I've done is managed to pull it out far enough and just literally kind of rip the gas pipe off at the top, because it already isolated it. So the fridge came out, once we got all that apart, the fridge came out pretty simple. Just got to get it out now and do the next part. Right, so the next thing to do is try and get this fridge out this door. It should be all right, but let's see. Let's have a go. Okay, so that's it. The fridge is out. It came out a lot easier than I expected, to be honest with you. Okay, before we go and get the fridge, actually, what we need to do first is sort out the power supply. So we've got the positive and negative coils for it. It's a 50 amp rated wires. They're going to run around. Let me show you now. So they're going to run around from the back where the fridge is. We're going to put it all underneath the cupboards around the back there, nice and safe out of the way. We'll run it under the carpet there. It'll come up through the bottom of the cupboard and underneath there where the leisure battery is. Okay, so before we get the fridge in, we just had a look at a potential problem. Let's have a look down here. So this is the sink, and that juts out, and this fridge is pretty much size to measure, so we're going to have a look to see how that's going to work. Let's give it a go. Hopefully it's going to fit in nice and snug. Nothing's needed to be done, so fingers crossed. But let's go and show you this fantastic fridge that we've got. Okay, so here's the fridge. So the kind people at Aobosi have sent us this. It is a compressor fridge. It's 12 volt and 24 volt, which is great, with 80 wattage. It is pretty good looking, so what we're going to do now is have a look at it. There is a link in the description for you to go and have a look at the full details of it. So the unboxing, as expected, it's pretty well packed for this kind of thing. Let's have a look. Yep. So looking good, looking well packed, no damage or anything like that. So let's get it out, let's get it inside there, and let's have a look at the fridge first, and then we'll see if we can get it into that space. If not, we have got a backup plan. Right, so if you're wondering how we're going to get the fridge out, now usually you can get things out of boxes. This is the best way. Put it on its side, under the box, bottom like that. We're going to close it back up, and then we're going to just lift the box. Get it on its side, and that is how you do an unboxing of a big item like this, nice and simple. Right then, so let's get inside the motorhome and let's have a good look at it. Okay, so here it is unboxed. Lovely opening kind of section there. We've also got there kind of optimal temperatures and everything to let you know there, and a QR code that you can scan there for an extended warranty. And there's the name, Aobosi. So nice, easy, nice, lovely opening mechanism there. So we've got inside. Wow, okay, so that's a similar size freezer to the one we had before. It's a much easier way to open, to be fair, but that's definitely bigger. It's definitely deeper than we had before. So really nice, actually. We're going to get all these things off now. and we're going to look at also the instructions to get this changed around so we can have the door opening from the other side, because you can do that. Now over the back of the fridge you've got there the red and the black wire that we're going to attach to the red and black wires that we've got there, so they can go straight onto the leisure battery. So let's have a go and see if that fits in. Fingers crossed still. Okay, so before we put this in place, we definitely want the door swapping over, so that's the first thing we're going to do. Let me just show you how to do that. So we're about to lift it up and put it aside a bit. The bracket there, you just need to take that bracket off. Another bracket there, unscrew that. You're literally just going to swap them over then and re-put the door on top of it then. So should be nice and simple anyway. And there we go, a nice snug fit. So all we need to do now, we've got the door swapped over as well. What we need to do next is get these screws in there. I've already taken that cap off there. Get these screws in there to make it nice and firm. It is a little bit shorter than the other fridge. Well, not shorter, but on the other fridge, just there was a little piece of plastic that kind of stood up there. So we know we're going to put a piece of wood there to kind of cover that gap so there's no drafts or anything coming through. So that's the next job. But let's have a look at this. Get it turned on, because outside is where the wires are. So we've got the wires that need trailing in all out here and all through there. So we'll get them connected now, and then we'll get it turned on. But looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we've wired the fridge up to the leisure battery, and we have success. Okay, so we've got the temperature, I believe, of the freezer at the moment, and the temperature of the fridge. It's only been on 3 or 4 minutes, so what I'm going to do now is just leave it to run, go and have some food, come back and see how it's looking, and then we'll start looking at the Bluetooth app that also comes with it. So the fridge is staying nice and steady now at the temperature that we've set. Have a look inside. Nice for us, we've got a light on finally. It's great to have a light because we didn't have a light in the last one, but it's nice and cold. It's really good because you've got these little things here which you can move along. So obviously you can put bottles in or jars, things like that. Cut down on space there. It's actually already nice and cold in there, really good. Got some good space, got a glass top there, covering all that, really good. Okay, so the app, that's the app that you're going to download. There's a QR code in the instruction manual. You can control it completely. You can even turn the freezer off completely from the app if you want. So you've got the kind of the plus and the minuses there for doing the fridge, for doing the freezer. You've got the low, medium and high for the actual output of the fridge as well. So you can completely control the fridge and the freezer from this app, which is perfect. Okay, so this is a following day update on the fridge. So more to do with power. So when we first set it up, it was pulling 3.3 amp hours on the power on the lithium battery, which we were a bit concerned about. It's got itself to temperature, it's settled down, and now it's negligible. You can't even see the power that it's pulling. It's that low when it's got to its temperature. So yeah, absolutely brilliant fridge, absolutely brilliant. So that's it, the fridge is done, absolutely spot on. There is a link in the description for it. It's an 83 litre capacity fridge and freezer. It's 74 litres in the fridge and 9 litres in the freezer. It's definitely bigger than we had before, it's definitely better than we had before. We're cutting down on the gas usage now as well, which is absolutely perfect. But yeah, I would highly recommend it already. We've had it working now for around about 3 hours and absolutely spot on.